Hello, my desktop publishing students. This is part 4 of the databases, and remember we're going to do a pivot chart. Now you've already done charts, so this is very simple for you. It's nothing new. Alright, now watch here. When I'm in the pivot table, do you see columns are called columns and rows are called rows? Okay, when we do a chart, that's going to change. So what I want you to do, make sure you're in the pivot table. It doesn't matter where you're in the pivot table. And on your Analyze tab, and I think you're likely there, okay, there is a button that says Pivot Chart. So click on Pivot Chart and use the clustered column. That's just fine, okay? And say OK. All right, there's your chart done for you in a flash. All right, now if you want to change the style, remember you go to Design and you could choose whatever style you want. So maybe I'll go with this one, but you can go with whatever you want. Now if there's data labels on yours, remember just go to Add Chart Element, go to Data Labels and say None. Okay, if there are some on yours. If they're not, don't worry about it. You don't have to do that. Okay, alright, so here you've got your female and male, and it's all set up according to exactly the way we've got it here. But watch over here. The Legend series now is called, that's where your columns were. So the columns are now called the series, the Legend series, the data series, and the rows are called the category axis. So that's the only thing that's changed. Okay, so when you're on a pivot table, it will say columns and rows. When you're on the chart, it says the series and the axis, the category axis. Where you have your departments. You've got admin, computer, marketing, production, R&D. So it all makes, complete sense. That's all that's different. They just changed the words there to match the chart words. And so other than that, you're ready to print. And now when you go to print, you know enough to move your charts. And here we're going to go to File, and I want to go to Print and put it on landscape as usual. Go to your sheet, put on your grid lines, put on your row column headings, and you've got that part put in, and you know how to do your headers and footers. I'm not going to go over that with you. You know how to do that. And the same thing, let's go back to your database here. Now let's see what we've got. Let's go to File, Print, and again I'm going to go to Landscape. I'm going to go to Sheet, Grid Lines, Row Column Headings. Alright, and we've got 2 pages, right? Okay, so we've got to size this down a bit. So I want you to go to Page Setup and say Fit to 1 page. And let's see what percent we're at. Okay, we're at 78%, so that's okay. That's still readable, so that's good. And then put your headers and footers on, not like this, but as you've been taught, and you are ready to go. Alright, that's all there is to it. Very simple, very easy. So save your work, and we will stop there.